Welcome. In front of me is a Samsung Galaxy Fold 7, and today I will show you how you can go through the setup process of this device. So, when you put it up for the first time, you'll be presented with this screen that you can see on my end, and we're just going to click on this button right here, and then select our desired language. Now for me it already selected English, but God forbid I would ever want to be considered as UK, so I'm just going to select something else. Next, I do value my privacy, to be honest, that's why. Next we have connect to mobile network. This is optional, you don't need to do this. Now if your device is brand new, straight out of the box, sealed box, you will need to have some kind of network connection, either through SIM card, which would mean mobile network, or through Wi-Fi. If you don't do at least one of those, you will not be able to finish up the setup. Samsung will straight up block you from setting up the device, your device, for premium price the way you want to. I do want to leave that silent, just so this can sink in. Okay, now that we got rid of this moronic decisions from Samsung, let's continue. Here we have, for your review, we have end user license agreement. Don't ever select any additional trash that isn't required. There is no reason why you should give companies more control over anything than they're already requiring from you. And next we have the easy setup with another device. Now, if you have another phone, you can most likely grab it right now, unlock it, and there we go, it shows up right here. You can set it up. So this will be automatic. This will allow you to transfer over any kind of cloud data that is being stored on Samsung Cloud specifically, I believe, quickly to this one. So it'll transfer over things like your accounts, your contacts, photos, and so on seamlessly. But I'm going to be going with this as manual setup, which doesn't transfer anything. So next we have the Wi-Fi page. Like I mentioned, if this device is new, you will need to connect to at least one of those. I can skip this because this device was already set up before. The only difference now throughout the setup process is I will not get the Google login page throughout the setup without any kind of network. When you connect to it, you will have this step show up. And I believe this is like right after. So by skipping it also gives me this absolute lie right here, if I remember correctly. Wi-Fi is required to set up an eSIM mobile plan. No, it's not. Connect to internet. Wow, water is wet. Who would have known? You need Wi-Fi Wi-Fi is required to connect to internet. No shit. Tell me more. Next we have install software updates. Okay, no biggie. It's not like Samsung software updates are that great. They usually break things. So I think that's actually a benefit right here rather than a hindrance. And use device protection features. Now that's bullshit. Because that's date and time. That being said, what it should be saying here is, number one, you won't be able to log into your account. Number two, date and time won't be set automatically. And number three, your device won't update automatically. Those are the three things, Samsung, you're supposed to put here, you stupid motherfucker. And not some bullshit right here that you're just blatantly, literally lying about. So I just want to point that out, because every other device got this figured out, but Samsung wants to be quirky and just kind of bullshit you into submission. Go F yourself. So here we have the date and time, which should have been listed like every other device does, but not Samsung. Now, if you didn't connect to network, like I didn't, you can fix up the time, because it doesn't have internet to check if it's set correctly, but it's not actually. It's off by like 40 minutes. Anyway, next we have the protection. Like I mentioned, it's absolute bullshit lie. We can protect our device, and just to prove this, well, would you look at that, it's a pattern that is set. And just to also prove it further, here we go, that's for you, Samsung. So, now that I proved that Samsung is just absolutely lying about things and their setup, we can continue on. Next we have Google services. So here we have location scanning and sending user and diagnostic data. You can turn those off, but it's Google. Let's just not beat around the bush and not believe that this actually does anything. If it did, corporations wouldn't be in antitrust lawsuits. You can turn this off, but just know that most likely it probably does nothing. At least nothing that it's supposed to not do. Next we have Samsung services. This is something that Samsung decided to start implementing from the S25 lineup, so basically this year. And one of the first things that stands out, and you probably want to turn off, is the auto blocker. Now it would be freaking fantastic, Samsung, if your auto blocker blocked the bullshit like ads and malware. But instead what it blocks is APKs and things that you most likely want to do, but now it's going to be blocking you. So turn that shit off right away. There is no reason to use this, to be completely honest. And there are other preventions for this. This is just absolutely annoying. You have some customer service or customization services and personalized data intelligence. Yeah, you know what? These both sound absolutely horrendous. I'm going to turn those off. I don't even bother reading them. If the title already sounds this bad, honestly, I don't want to know. Anyway, next we have choose your display mode. We have light or dark mode. I'm feeling light inside. Let's just go with that. Anyway, next we have the amazing information about our fragile little phone. So there's a lot of problems with these devices. So let's go over the list. Number one, because it's made out of plastic, it will mean that it's as fragile as the UK's ego. So try to keep away any kind of thing that might hurt it, like your fingernails. And I shit you not about this. I can literally grab my finger, do this on a screen, and it will leave a mark. So yeah. Next, don't put anything between the phone. Yeah, that's... I wouldn't want to put anything in there. I don't even really want to fold this, as this device screen will probably break just from folding, like mine did. So it's probably best that you don't expedite that process faster by cramming shit between it. Next we have, this phone isn't dust resistant. Fantastic. $2,000 device. Okay. Next, it is water resistant, but this only will cover fresh water. So, wait, immersive in liquids other than fresh water. Wait, so what the hell do you expect me to submerge it in? My tears? Actually, no, because that would fall under salt water. So I guess you can submerge it in your hopes and dreams of waterproofing. Okay, because it doesn't cover fresh water, salt water, or alcohol. So what the hell does it cover? Anyway, moving on. Don't remove the screen protector. Now, you might be thinking, what screen protector? Let me just kind of lock the device. In here we have, you can see on the edges, there is like a foil on here. This foil, I'm pointing that out because this will be very important, will start peeling off after some time. On my Fold 5, it started peeling off after, I believe it was either 6 months or a year. I don't exactly remember which one. I think it was about a year or something close to it. So the way it will start happening is you will start seeing more and more kind of air show up on the fold areas right here. And eventually it's just going to go all the way through. Now you want to get that sorted. Samsung can revoke your warranty if, number one, you peel that off yourself. Number two, if you don't do anything with it for whatever period of time they deem as damaging. So if you neglect replacing it, that's void warranty. If you remove it, that's void warranty. So you want to get that sorted out. Now, things that get annoying here is the fact that I believe before Samsung covered it as long as the phone was on warranty. Now they decided to not do that on a $2,000 device. Are you kidding me here? So now you're covered with a single replacement by Samsung, and subsequent ones after that, even when your device is warranty and can lose it, it's gonna cost you $50. Here you go, here's another one, Samsung, that's for you. Anyway, the last thing is the device has magnets, so obviously keep it away from anything that might be affected by it. So cool, let's go on to the next page. After we got through this fragility test, and we're all set. So home, and it's now all set till the screen breaks. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.